everybody? It's Artie here with Bomber Breaks, and I've got for you right now Leaf Lumber Hockey Random Checklist number 1. Thank you all so much for joining in. This is the 5-box half case break of the Leaf Lumber half case there, coming from this fresh case we've got up. All right, first things, let's start with the checklist randomization. Here are the names in the checklist from Adam Oates down to all the way down to Ivan Kernoyer. Yeah, nailed it. We've got, 100, we'll find out, 180 something names, I believe. 3 plus a 5, going to be 8 times. $188 to be exact. And we're going 8 times here to randomize the names. And after 8, I've got Pierre Bouchard. Oh, you know, I'm always feeling it. Absolutely. Plus, we haven't gotten to do Prism for a minute, so I feel like it's going to be like there'll be some banger that we're minus. Like, oh, yeah, that's right. Prism is actually pretty fire. All right, down to Mitchell Marner there is going to be our full list. Pierre Bouchard down to there. And I think more than any other product that I may open ever, I will probably butcher more names in this one. I apologize in advance. I've got a little bit of hockey knowledge as I've been following the Blue Jackets a little bit more, but it's still like D- in comparison. So, all right. Anyways, there's the player list, 188 names. Here is our participant list, starting off with Wyatt. I feel it for anyone who's always nice to me. I'm crushing the Bailey Zappi polls. I'm just saying. I'm crushing the Bailey Zappies. I think it's about a half an hour is what they gave me. All right. Anyways, Wyatt is going to start things off. You guys are going to be copy and pasted all in there 4 times. And Teresa was the last name. So there's Teresa and there's Wyatt starting the new list. There's Teresa, Wyatt starting the new list. And last time, Teresa, Wyatt, all the way down to Teresa to round it up. All right. All right. You did. We're on a good roll. We're on a good roll. You got a really nice, pleasant comment in there. Asked me how it was. Very, very much. Did not go unnoticed. 3 plus 2, 5 clicks, guys. 5 clicks here to randomize the participants. 188. Love it when it works out. Going 5 times. That's 3. That's 4. And this is the one we need 5 times. So, all right. So let's take Cody at the top. Down to Eric in the 188. Boom. Cody down to there. All right. So let's do a couple things here. We'll go back to the top. We'll click Format. And we'll enlarge this full list. Boom. And then we're going to take it and we're going to sort it by participant. Oh, congratulations on the wedding. Okay, guys, I do have a blog post pretty much ready to be entered, so I'm gonna copy this and paste it. Oh, really? It's gonna make me reselect them, you son of a gun. All right, let's reselect real quick. Control C, Control V. All right, so visible there. The blog post is now should be up and live, guys, in the bomberbreaks.com on the news section. The news section will have it. Let me. Yeah, I'll just leave. I'll leave this up. You guys can check the. You guys can check the blog post as well. But kind of how I always do. We'll just start at the top, and I'll kind of go. We'll see. We got to pick some boxes and see how this stuff is packaged and go from there. So. Alright, as we do, odd's going to be the left side right there, and even's going to be the right side right there. And 6, even's right side, going to be our half. Okay, we saw down to Edward Coffee there, somewhere in the middle. Alright, we'll just make sure we get all of Ed in there, and then we'll start with Edward. Oh, that's awesome. Speedos in the hockey, huh? All right. We got Edward P. up next. Down to Jason. For a couple names into Jason Hack, it was. I'm assuming most of y'all, if you're here live, you're probably just going to the blog thing. So, yeah, no, I love the pitch clock personally. I love it. I think it's gonna be a huge bonus for baseball to have games generally move quicker. The Guardians have been some long ones regardless, but there's definitely been some quicker ones, which has been nice. Oh man, Jerry got in, I see. There's Speedo. Okay, come on, Speedo. You've got to know at least Malkin and Bertuzzi. How do you not know? Which of those two are you not familiar with? I am not a hockey guy, but I even know Malkin and Bertuzzi. Yeah, I'm very, very sad, though. O'Neal Cruz is out for, like, the entire season with a fractured ankle. I totally jinxed him, Russ. I totally jinxed him. Okay, let's see. How do we look here? These gonna be peelable to make it a little bit easier? Yeah, I think so. Sure. Why not? Continuing to look through the list as we. I'm gonna get. I think I'm gonna get them all out so I can get the slider boxes out of here while you guys look through the list, and then we'll take the paint away and guess what else? Yeah, I said I definitely know Bertuzzi because of the sucker punch. and there's the bottom of the list. Appreciate your patience as we kind of work through this. And in time, I haven't opened a product in some time. It takes me a minute, but this should be pretty self-explanatory. Okay. Right, I'm probably not going to toggle between the panes. I'm going to probably just leave that behind. I'm going to search them, but I'm not going to keep toggling between it on screen and off screen since you guys have access to the list. And I'll just make it go a little bit quicker. So, all right, guys, we're all locked in. Good luck. Let's find some fun ones here in Leaf Lumber Hockey. Our first one out. It's going to need some improved focusing. All right, Ed Belfour, 26 out of 35. Going to be our first one, game used lumber. Pretty darn cool. Our very first look at the Leaf Lumber out of 35 on the Belfour. Edward C. That first one is yours. Next up, I've got Raymond Burke and Chris Chelios, 2 out of 5. Stick Rack 2. Chris did give me the go-ahead to use the die roll to do the randomizers on these multi-cards and such, just to make the process a little bit quicker. You know, there'd be nothing that would anger like half of the people more if I started going faster. I can go much faster. I go at my own pace when I want to, when I like the stuff. But all right, so we got to see right away if somebody owns. You got to obviously have to own both too. Chelios is Scotty B, and Burke is Nicholas R. So we'll just do these as we do them, just so we won't have a huge bunch of randoms to do at the end. So we'll just stick for the whole time. We'll go for this one. It'll be odds left, evens right. Odds left, evens right. Odds Burke, evens Chelios. For even Chelios. All right, next up, I've got the exemplars. Guy Lafleur. Guy Lafleur there on the autograph. Not numbered on the guy. Daniel C. Daniel C. That one is yours. Next up, ending our first box, it's going to be Dave Taylor. Dave Taylor, 9 out of 50. Twig Sigs. I like it. Dave Taylor. Jason H. That one is yours out of 50. All right, box number 2. I've got 4 out of 5 Jeff Carter. 4 out of 5 Jeff Carter, game used lumber. Cody, that is you. Cody, out of 5. Up next, I've got the Stick Rack 2. 2 out of 3 Bobby Hall and Stan Mikita. 2 out of 3. Bobby Hall is going to be Josh. Josh P has Bobby Hall, and Stan is going to be Edward. All right, so we have another randomizer. As again, odds left, evens right, odds left, evens right, odds left, evens right. Evens right side, Stan Mikita for Edward P. Two out of three on that one. Up next, I've got Blades of Glory featuring Chaz Michaels. 1 out of 3, Sergei Makarov. Dang, okay, so that's probably the main part of the stick. That's pretty cool. Kind of like the pine tar on the bat. Definitely got some usage to it. I like that. Sergei Makarov. That stuff is pretty cool looking. Out of 3. Mark C. That one is yours. Yeah, that's pretty darn cool. 1 out of 3. It's a fat guy too with the end of the blade. Russ likes it. Congrats, Mark. Up next, running out box number 2, we've got an autograph. Twig Sigs Lumber of Olaf Kolzig. 16 out of 20. Olaf Kolzig out of 20. Jason H, that's yours. Jason H, that's you. All right, box 3, we have Lanny McDonald, 16 out of 25. Game used lumber. Josh P, that is yours. 16 out of 25, Lanny McDonald. All right, up next we have the first of the big time random things. Lumber Team 8's 1 out of 6. We've got Frank Mahovic, Lanny McDonald, Doug Gilmore, Austin Matthews, Daryl Sittler, Eddie Shack, Wendell Clark, and Dave Andrzejczuk. 1 out of 6. I have to just point out, it's kind of funny that you've got 7 pieces of lumber and then a made in China tag, which I have mixed emotions about, but that's very interesting. All right, so this will be the first one. I'll take a little bit of challenge to it. First thing I do is make sure that nobody owns over 50%. Of course, it's very unlikely, but let's take a look from the beginning here. Mahovic is Jerry. We just had Lanny. Which is Josh P. Doug Gilmore is Edward P. Austin is Edward C. So I've got 4 different owners for the first 4, so there's no way anybody can own all 8. So then we'll go to the 8-sided die. 8-sided die there, right? 8-sided die. There's the 8. Just see 8-sided die. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 4 across the top row, 5 through 8 across the bottom row to hit this 8-piece Lumber Team 8s. Good luck, everybody. And going to be number 1. Number 1, Frank Mahovlik is going to be the winner. Jason, that is going to be yours. Okay. Continuing on, we have Heart to Heart, Jacques Plante and Gordie Howe, Hart Trophy winners in 61-62 and 62-63. A lot of things going on there in the shape of a heart. Jacques Plante and Gordie Howe. 12 out of 12. Plant is going to be Mark. And Mark C. And Gordy is going to be Cody F. So randomizer time. Odds will be the left side going to Jacques, and evens will be the right side going to Gordy. Odds left, evens right. Odds left, evens right. Evens right going to Gordy, Howe, and Cody. All right, rounding out box number 3. It's going to be a autograph, 33 out of 40 on John Vandersbroek. Is Johnny Gaudreau in this? He's like the main Blue Jackets guy that I know. I can always hear that Columbus Jackets guy going, Johnny Gaudreau. I don't think I'm saying that right, but I'm trying hard, guys. 33 out of 40. 33 out of 40 here. Michael M. Michael M. That one is yours. Congrats. All right, box 4. Good luck, folks. We're going to start off with a 7 out of 20 game used lumber of Brian Leetch. Brian Leetch. I think he was part of the like NHL 95 rosters back in the day. Could be wrong. But Brian Leetch, 7 out of 20. Ray, that's yours. Up next, I've got Stick Rack 2, Steve Yzerman and Nick Lindstrom, 5 out of 15. A couple of Detroit Red Wings, I believe, Yzerman and Lindstrom. Stick Rack 2. Yzerman is going to be Teresa. And Lidstrom is going to be Nicholas. So we do have another random again, guys. Odds left, evens right. Odds left, evens right. Odds left, evens right. Ooh. All right, that one traveled very far away. Sorry about that. I could not salvage the result because it was like 100 things. So let's try again. Odds left, evens right. Odds go into Yzerman, evens go into Lidstrom. Let's try to keep it on the desk. Good luck. Another even. Lidstrom. Right, up next, I've got Signature Sticks, 5 out of 25, Raymond Burke. Raymond Burke, that's a nice looking one right there. I think we might have had something Burke earlier, but cannot remember. Raymond Burke, Nicholas R. That is yours. Congrats, Nick. Out of 25 on the Burke Sig. Up next, I've got Manny Fernandez, 32 out of 45. Twig Sigs Lumber, out of 45 rather, 32 out of 45. Manny Fernandez. Edward P. Edward P. That is yours. Pardon me. Out of 45. Here we've got game used lumber of Gump Worsley. Gump Worsley. Between the name and the picture, whew, they did my boy Gump kind of dirty. Gump is Cody. Out of 4. Cody F. That's you. All right. Up next, I've got a Lumber Team 8s. 4 out of 5. Marcel Dion, Bernie Nichols, Rob Blake, Jarry Curry, Luke Robitaille, Dave Taylor, Jeff Carter, and Charlie Simmer are a Lumber Team 8 out of 5. Okay, first step, let's confirm that nobody owns over 50%. Again, extremely unlikely, but might as well do our due diligence now. Dion is Richard J. Jr. Nichols. With 2 L's. I'm like, what's going on? That is Michael M. Blake is Eric. And last one, Curie is Ed C. So I already got 4 owners for 4 different names. We also have Robert Talley, Taylor, Carter, and Simmer. So I'll go back to the 8-sided die. 8-sided die as we had. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Good luck. Well, that stopped dead with the pointy side up, so I'm going to re-roll that one. And it was number 5. Number 5, so we said 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5 is going to be Luke Robitaille. Which means the card is going to Edward C. Okay, just a couple more remain. I have next Weapons of Mass Production, 15 out of 15, Phil Esposito. 717 goals, 873 assists, 2-time Hart winner, and a 2-time Cup winner. Is the Hart winner the MVP trophy? Is that what that is? I certainly assume so based on what we've seen. But confirm for me that the Hart trophy is the MVP. Weapons of Mass Production. Michael M. Michael M. That is yours. 15 out of 15. And that'll bring us to our last card of the break. Twig Sigs Lumber. 3 out of 9. Glenn Hall. 3 out of 9. Glenn Hall. I can't believe Jerry's not here for the hockey break. He must be working. Or he's being quiet, but... yeah, where's the Anvil Nightheart in here? Last one is Glenn Hall. Jeremy H. Jeremy H.'s last autograph is going to be yours. 3 out of 9. All right, that is your half case of Leaf Lumber. Thank you all again. I'm sure we'll have the other half up in the near future. Recapping it back, we had mem pieces of, and again, one last time, if you fast forward to this point, the full draw is available at bomberbreaks.com. Under the blog post section, you'll see the Leaf Lumber Hockey number 1. So that's how you can check your draw. But Weapons of Mass Production, Phil Esposito. The Lumber Team 8, won by Luke Robitaille there. We did Gump Worsley out of 4. The Stick Rack 2 for a hit by Nicholas Lindstrom. Brian Leach. Heart to Heart out of 12, which was the hit by Howe. Another Lumber Team 8 there out of 6 by Mihalovich. Frank Mihalovich there on that one. We had Ed Belfour, Lanny McDonald. Really nice Sergei Makarov. Blades of Glory out of 3. Stick Rack 2, which was a Makita. Stan Makita there. Game Used Lumber Jeff Carter. And the Stick Rack 2 of Burke and Chelios. That was won by Chelios. Autographs include Glenn Hall out of 9. Manny Fernandez out of 45. Raymond Burke out of 25. John Vandersbroek out of 40. Olaf Kolzig out of 20. Dave Taylor out of 50. And Guy Lafleur, the exemplars. Non-numbered on the exemplars. Thank you all so much. We're going to stop and save. I've got Prism Football Random up now.